Hey YouTube, welcome back to Unison TCG, and today we'll be going over another archetype for Zenkai 03 Power Absorption. Every card is spoiled now, so over the next couple of days, actually it fits up really well. Over the next couple of days, we got 3 days left. I'll be doing the rest of 3 archetypes. I believe the ones I have to go over are Super 17 in green, and then Paparoni in red, and then we should have everything done, and then we'll go over the secret rares on Thursday. And that will pretty much lead me into my trip to Dallas for the One Piece Treasure Cup in Dallas. So we'll tie that up, and then the following week we can try to get in on all of the archetype breakdowns where I go into Untap and do little demos with the skeleton list. So you guys should have a little bit to look forward to. That being said, I do want to let you guys know that if you want to join the UniX fam, all you got to do is go down, like the video, subscribe to the channel, press that notification button so you never miss a beat, and yeah, that's pretty much that. Like, we're constantly growing. You can join the Discord, you can chill, talk with the homies, and yeah, past that, let's just jump into the Android 18 / Krillin / 17 archetype and talk about the cards there. All right, so let's start with the first card. We've got Android 18. I don't know what she's doing with her hands, why she looks so confused. Okay, cool, but the artwork in the background is crazy. I actually just don't know what this thing is doing in general. Whatever, look. Auto, when this card attacks, draw 1 card and place up to 1 blue card from your drop under this card. Okay, cool. Awaken, when your life is at 4 or less, or there are 3 or more cards under this card, draw 1, switch up to 1 of your injury to active mode, add cards from your life to your hand until you have 6 life. So pretty standard. She's able to do this a couple times, and just the way this is, let's see, we're gonna have to see if there are any cards that get put under her by effect, but if you combo, once per turn, with something else that swings, or you combo defensively, you can put it under her when she swings. It's weird. We're gonna see the rest of the archetype to see if she can awaken on turn 2, like most awakening tactics tend to be. Now we're gonna flip her over, and she's gonna go back in time with her fits to her old Android days. Android 18, Impenetrable Rushdown. Auto, when this card attacks, draw 1 card, then place up to 1 blue card from your drop into this card, so still same. Auto, once per turn, when you add a card from your life to your hand, place up to 1 blue card from your drop under this card. Okay, interesting. Activate battle once per turn. Add 1 card from your life to your hand. This card gains plus 5k power for the battle. That's a steep price. Now granted, she gets to awaken, and then she's going to have 2 times where she gets to have a plus 5k, and she's going to be able to put herself down to 5 for your like block or negate, or 4 for super combos. So that's pretty cool. That effect is going to have at least, if conditions are right, 2 activations that don't harm you. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. And then you have her Z Awaken, Android 18, Excel Dance. Love Excel Dance, one of the coolest moves in the entire franchise. Don't at me. Z Awaken, blue, when your life is at 3 or less, blue Android 18. Z Stack 2, blue Krillin and blue Android 17 cards in with energy costs of 5. Okay, when putting this card into the play, so it's Z Stack. So you'll basically put her out and you'll pull an Android 17 and a Krillin from your Z deck, put it under this card. Okay. Auto, once per turn, when this card attacks, draw 1 card and place 1 blue card from your drop under this card. Okay. And then activate main, once per turn, blue, place 3 other non-blue leader cards from under this card to their owner's drops. Play up to 1 Krillin or Android 17 Z battle card, both blue from under this card, and this card gains double strike for the turn. So I need you guys to understand the coolest part about this. I'm always a lore whore when it comes to Dragon Ball. And when it comes to this, it's like they love putting flavor in these cards. And if you remember, Excel Dance is that move that Android 17 and 18 used on Gohan, future Gohan, where they rushed him and they were completely in line, and then they split. And it's one of the coolest little animations. Just search up Excel Dance and you'll find it on YouTube. But this is cool because you're putting the Krillin and the 18 underneath, or the 17 underneath the 18, and you can choose which one comes out. Like, you're either paying 3 and Krillin comes out and they do the Excel Dance, or you're paying 3 and 17 comes out and do the Excel Dance. So I think that's actually just really cool when it comes to flavor. So that being said, I love that. I love that. So let's move over to the Unison. You got Android 18, Krillin, and Marin, family united. And this is permanent. While your leader is a Krillin or Android 18 card, this card gains blocker. Okay, I like how it says Krillin too, leaving room for future play, or potentially even using this in something like Stormfist. Now you have a +2, activate main, draw one card and discard one card from your hand. Additionally, if your leader is a Krillin or an Android 18 card, both mono blue, place up to one Krillin or Android 8 card, both blue, from your drop under your leader at the end of the turn. Switch this card to active mode. Okay. And then -4, activate main, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. It's got an excellent -4. It's got 15k as stats, and it's going to be able to +2. This is actually really, really good. It's also going to swing and then be able to write itself for blocker. Because of its 15k stat and the fact that it can block, you probably aren't going to get off the -4 as many times as you think you would, but I think it's actually got a really cool effect, and it's going to fuel your leader very much so. Now let's go over to the 1-drops. You got Android 18, gearing up for battle. She's the top 5 searcher. Auto, when this card is played, look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, add up to one Krillin or Android card, both blue with energy cost of 5 or less, amongst them to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Activate main, limit 1, burst 1. If your leader is a blue Android 18 card, place this card under your leader. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So you'll play this card for 1, activate her ability, after she does her search, activate her ability, burst 1, and you're going to put this under your leader, putting 1 card in your leader. Then you can swing and then put the blue card that you just bursted under your leader too, making 2. Meaning that next turn, she's likely going to awaken. I like this a lot. Next, you got Krillin, gearing up for battle. Auto, when this card is played, draw 1 card, and then activate main, limit 1, burst 1, same thing. If your leader is a blue Android 18 card, place this card in your leader. This is going to allow you to do a lot of cool things, but most of all, you're just fueling yourself. I dig this. I dig this very much so. Next, you got Bulma, Helpful Cheer. This is going to be another 1-drop. Auto, when this card is played, draw 1 card. Good, good. Auto, limit 1. If your leader is a blue Android 18 card and you place 1 non-leader from under your leader in its owner's drop, when this card is used in a combo, choose up to one of your Krillin or Android 18 cards against +1k power for the battle. This isn't that good. You can't search her. You can't search her. She's leader locked, and she's only giving 1k for a valuable resource. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one, but I don't really feel the best about this one. I'll just put it that way. Next, you got a Krillin Absolute Guard. This is just a super combo. Not anything too crazy about him, but he's just a super combo. We can leave it at that. Next, you got Krillin Decisive, or Defensive Battler. He's a 3-drop, deflect, permanent. When you have a blue Android 18 in play, or a card with an energy cost of 5 or more in play, this card gains 5,000 power and blocker, making him a 20k blocker. That's pretty cool. At the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode. So once again, you have cards that can swing and then defend themselves. And then you got activate main, limit 1 blue. If your leader is blue and you have 3 more energy, play this card from your hand. I like that it just has blue leader because this opens up synergy for future decks. But for now, this is actually just a nice little card for Android 18. No real protection like barrier, but it's got deflect. It's going to be able to swing for 15k and then put itself back up for blocker. Or sorry, 15 or 20k, but likely 20k. Next, you've got Krillin Powers Expanded, permanent. Well, you have a blue Android 18 card in the energy cost of 5 or more in play. This card gains dual attack. So I love how all these Krillin cards are generally mid, but then they just go stronger when you have the waifu out. Auto, when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost of 4 or less, and place it at the bottom of his owner's deck. A very strong effect. Activate main, limit 1, and you play it for 1 blue. So pretty much the same exact things as the other one. Next, we're going to go over to Android 17, supporting his sister. Auto, when this card is played, choose up to one of your mono blue Android 18 cards, energy cost of 5 or less, and switch it to active mode. So you're going to be able to get some dual attack going on. Then you've got limit 1, blue. If your leader card is a blue Android 18 card, an Android 18 card in your combo area, or there is one in your combo area, play this card from under your leader, and at the end of the turn, if this card's in play, place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. So they want you to combo with this, it seems. Like, activate battle, yeah? Play this card from under your leader. Yeah, so you're going to play from under your leader, swing, and then it's going to go away. That's not bad. And this is when it's played. So I guess what you can do is swing, combo, play this guy for 1. He untaps the Android 18 that you just swung with, and then he's going to be able to get a 15k swing himself. And then he's going to be able to swing. You're going to be swinging with your Android 18 again, and he's going to go. So this is like a combo deck. This is definitely screaming combo. Next, we got Android 18, Emergency Defense. And just also know there's a lot of Android 8. There's another Android 18 leader that allows you to combo mad with certain conditions. So I wonder how this is going to interact with this. But you've got Android 17, Emergency Defense. Counterattack, limit 1. If your leader is a blue Android 18 card, negate the attack, play this card. Very nice. Permanent, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its cost by placing 2 blue non-leaders from under your leader in their owner's drops. That's actually really good. That's really good because this deck is going to be able to put a lot of blue cards under your leader. And this is going to be something, this doesn't even have a once, well, it does have a counterattack limit 1, but this is just really, really good that you don't have to use life, that you don't have to even use hand advantage. You can just use things from under your leader. Next, what you've got here is an Android 18 and Krillin Future Spun by Battle. This is really, really cute. I love how this looks. This is a great SR. I actually really hope they give it the SPR treatment. But what we're looking at here is Deflect Dual Attack. If you don't have a Unison in play, when this card is played, play up to 1 Android 18 Krillin and Marin Family United from your deck with a marker on it in rest mode and shuffle your deck. If you give it the +2, it's going to go to active mode, so that's something to look at. And then you can play this for 2. Activate main, limit 1, 2 blue. If your leader is a blue Android 18 card and there are 2 more cards under it, play this card from your hand. Easy to play, 15 attack, dual attack. It's not the greatest, but I think it's actually pretty cool. Am I spending 2 energy for it? I guess if I don't have a Unison out, this is a pretty good play because I'm playing for 2 energy. I'm playing out a Unison and this card. Maybe getting, 2 swings from it and setting this thing open as a blocker. So it might be some momentum, but I'm going to have to play with the deck to see for sure. Next, you've got Android 18 Energy Wave. Look at the sadistic face on this one. This is the one that you're going to be untapping. This is the one that, you know, the Krillins try to play around. But Double Strike, permanent. When this card would be removed from the game, battle area, removed from the game instead, okay. Auto, limit 1. If your leader is blue and you have 3 or more energy, when you use a blue Krillin card from your hand or battle area in a combo, play this card from under your leader or from your hand. Easy. Auto, blue, when this card is played, play up to 1 mono blue Krillin with an energy cost of 3 from your Z energy, combo area, or drop. So you're literally going to be able to use the Krillin to play this and then bring it back with this, which is actually really cool. Well, bring another Krillin back. So this is actually really, really cool. Z energy, combo area, or drop. So it won't be able to do it from under your leader. That would be too easy. So I guess you're going to have to set this up in particular ways, but they're just basically going to want to make sure that you have to use a little bit of brain power to put Krillin in places where he can be recycled with this card. I dig it. Now we're going to move over to the other Z battles. Now, Krillin Excel Dance. This is 5, all 5 blue. They don't want you playing this in any other deck. Deflect, dual attack, blocker. Auto, limit 1. If your leader is a blue Android 18 card, when this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards. Place at the bottom of its owner's deck. Switch up to 1 of your leaders to active mode. Switch up to 1 of your mono blue energy to active mode. And this card gains barrier until your opponent's next. This is wild. At the end of your turn, place up to 1 blue Android 18 card from your drop under your leader. All right, this was a lot. This was a lot, but he's 25k dual attack blocker. Those are respectable stats. He's going to gain barrier. That's respectable. And he's going to be able to untap your leader, and your leader gains double strike, right? If I'm not mistaken, your leader gains double strike for the turn. Yeah. And it's activate main. Yeah, that's crazy. So you're going to be able to swing with her for once, and she's going to, once per turn, she's going to draw a card. Then you're going to be able to activate the Krillin. She's going to gain double strike, and she's going to untap, and Krillin's going to be online. And you have 2 25k swings plus her as a double strike you can like pile on. That's very strong. Now let's move over to the Android 17. You got Android 17 Excel Dance, deflect, critical, double strike. We don't ever want to see those keywords on one thing, but he doesn't have barriers, so at least there's that. Auto, limit 1. If your leader is a blue Android 18 card, when this card is played, switch up to 1 of your mono blue energy to active mode. Switch up to 1 of your leader's active mode. It gains 10,000 power for the battle. So this is going to be the crazy one. You'll be able to swing for once, get your draw card. You'll be able to play this guy, hopefully connect with double strike critical. It's a little risky though. And then you're going to be able to untap your leader as well when you play this. So she'll be swinging in for another 25k double strike. So basically, Krillin, it's actually really cool. Krillin offers defense. He's going to open up energy so that you'll have, you know, energy to defend yourself. He's going to be a blocker with barrier. He's protective of his wife, whereas Android 17's like, hey, yo, let's just mess stuff up. He's going to, yes, switch one of your blue energy to active mode, but he's going to boost your leader while they have double strike, and this is pretty cool. At the end of your turn, place up to one blue Android card or 18 card from your drop under your leader. Very nice. Now we're gonna move on to Krillin helping his family. Activate main, limit 1. If your leader is a blue Android 18 card, draw 1 card. Look it up to top 7 cards from your deck. Place up to 1 Krillin or Android 18 card, both blue amongst them, in your drop. Shuffle your deck, and if you placed a Krillin or an Android 18 card in your drop, switch up to one of your mono blue energy to active mode. You're thinning your deck by 2, and you're refunding the energy. And you're selectively putting the Krillin or Android 18 into the drop. So, yeah, this card is actually really good. Normally, extra cards like this aren't really 4-ofs normally, but I think this could actually make the beat. Like, whatever spaces you don't think you need to fill in your deck, you just replace them with Krillin helping his family. So I dig this. Let's move over to the closing, and then we'll finish up the video, yeah? So there you have it. You got these cards coming out. Android 18 with supporting Axe by 17 and Krillin. I think it's a very, very cute deck. It's really, really cool. And blue Android is just a strong place to be. There's a lot of support that you can dig through for lots of the sets. So this one's going to be a little rough to come through with the archetype overview and breakdown and demo, because there's a lot of cards I can look over and probably easily miss, so I'm gonna have to give some time for it. But that's what next week's for. I do want to let you guys know that if you are looking for a place to pre-order this set, or soon to be a place to actually order the singles themselves, or sell your Dragon Ball collection piece by piece or the whole thing, we need to talk about the sponsor for this video. So let's talk about our sponsor, Mystic TCG, your one-stop shop for all of your trading card game needs. On their site, you can buy or pre-order starter decks, boxes, even cases, as long as you try to give it about 3 to 4 months ahead of time for the pre-orders, because sometimes the product's a little too hot to keep on the shelves. If you want singles, you can go over to their TCG Player website, where you'll find nothing but product and great reviews. And if you even want to sell your collections, just hop on over to their Facebook page and message them directly, and you get a price worked out for you, best bang for your buck. And you know what? While you're here, let me throw you a little something extra. If you want 5% off of any purchases made on the site, make sure you use the link in the description, or at checkout, use the code WORSTGEN. That'll be on the screen as well, and I hope you find something you like with Mystic TCG. And there you have it. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Cannot wait for this new set to come out and for us to start cracking boxes. You already know with the U7 red cards, this guy out here is feeling a little froggy, feeling a little jumpy at what he can do, but we will get into that when we get into that. So thank you guys. I will see you in the next video, and I enjoy your support thoroughly. Thank you. Until next time.